Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of our Mapuche Let's Play, where in previous episodes, we got to expand very well. We're up to 10 cities. We've got a lot of high adjacency campuses. We're looking at a couple of +6s, a lot of +5s, and mostly +4s. So we're doing really great on the campus adjacency front. We're getting pretty high population cities. We do want to be above 15 to hit that rationalism bonus, as always, and we are starting to fill in universities in all of these campuses. So what is our goal for this episode? So we're still lagging behind. We're lagging behind Alexander, right, on science per turn. I have no idea how we're so far behind him on science per turn, because his campuses aren't super high adjacency if we look at them over here. So we're going to need to sort of make up for that with scientific city-states. It looks like we've got 2 that we can see, Anshan, and there's Hattusa somewhere. Yeah, way over here is Hattusa. So we need to start prioritizing envoys to get up to at least 3 envoys each. We have the Alza Minerva, so we could be sending trade routes over there, but they're really far away, and I don't think we can reach them. So we need to find a city to throw our Diplo quarter down in. That is a district that I always seem to neglect. I really struggle with getting the Diplo quarter down, but it is really powerful. When they put it in the game with the Ethiopia pack, it really did increase the number of envoys you get in a standard game. I'm going to send this up to improve these cocoa up here. We still have a lot of monopolies here. We've lost our monopolies. How is that possible? If we look at resources, we still have a monopoly on wine, honey, incense, tobacco, salt, sugar. I guess I'm just not making the money off, or it's just not showing. There we go, 85 for monopolies. I just needed to roll over the turn. So we are about 1, 2, 3 turns away from our first envoy. Who needs housing? Stolen from Canada, Mapu. That needs housing. Well, we're definitely gonna probably throw our Diplo quarter in here because it'll hit 7 population very soon. Get those turtles, and we're going to start bringing some troops forward to try to deal with these really stupid barbs that have been plaguing us for forever. Of course, the Maya are going to enjoy us because we're nowhere near them. That's their agenda. She likes you to be very far away. Did I lose that knight? I want the culture bomb to go on myself. I don't care about the religion at all, so we're just going to throw one there. Put another point into the culture bomb. See if we can get it. 2, 4, 6. This is all the civs in the game, so we're not going to find anybody else. Wow, just absolutely obliterated. Gotta pull him back and heal him now. And we'll go ahead and throw the industry down on those turtles to help the turtle Mapu out. It needs all the help it can get. Not a very strong city, that one. Kilwa is still in the game, so we might want to be looking for somewhere where we can grab Kilwa. We need a harbor for Kilwa, so that means we're looking down here. But I don't think we're going to be able to get it anytime soon. People are picking up great engineers as well. Oh boy, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to purchase this great merchant. You know what? No, I'm going to get it in 6 turns anyway. You know what? No, we're going to purchase that. We're going to spend. We're making a lot of gold. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that. And we're going to send it all the way out here to Anshan. And we'll send our envoys over into Hattusa. Save us a little bit there. Science Mapu, what does Kilwa need? Kilwa needs 3 envoys when built. Must be built on a flat tile adjacent to the coast. I don't have very many productive areas adjacent to the coast, unfortunately. So that sucks. Let's work on a trader then. Fish Mapu. I really want to try for the Kilwa here, we're gonna need to get some builder work in this city in order to make that happen. You've got 7 pop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase the builder. And we're probably going to farm, mine, maybe mine this. Take that shot. The question, as I asked last episode, is do we kill this barb camp or do we let it become a city-state? It could be a scientific city-state if it spawns. It's still like 20 turns away.
If facts don't fit the theory.
Someone might come over here and get it. Lose points. Gain points. 8 points. So if I get 550 gold, this gives me quite a lot of points towards it increasing. We will consider, because that's next turn, we'll have enough gold to do so. Since we have monopolies, we're gonna head into, I'm thinking we should head into economics. Now, Sugar Mapu, I really want you to finish your campus. Yeah, make sure this guy heads all the way over here to Anshan. Hopefully he doesn't die on the way there. And we're going to spend our envoys into Hattusa. What do you need? A holy site. Yeah, that gave us a bit more science. If we can get amenities, and if we can get Kilwa, then that just skyrockets even further. When we get to Diplo service here, I think it's important that we switch in the Wonder card, because I'm also building Petra. Or attempting to build Petra. That's still 50 turns away. So that's up for grabs, right? We'll bribe you. That pushes you a little bit closer. I kind of want to see if we can force spawn the city-state there. That would be pretty interesting. Who's willing to pay the most for turtles? I'll send it to Lady Six Guy. And with that, we'll go ahead and purchase that niter tile. And try to get some production here. What is this, crabs? We do have an industry on cocoa that we can make. I'm certain that we'll put that here in the capital. And we're still working on the Diplo quarter up here in Stolen from Canada. Oh, you need... I don't know this city's name, so we're going to change you to Final City Mapu. That's going to be your name. Just so I can keep track of where you are. Alright, throw down this mine. That dropped it down a couple of points. We're going to have to run away from this musketman. You're bribed, though. You should stay away from me. Maybe if I attack it, it won't stay away from me, but we'll see. Yeah, he hates my society. He just chose his society because I've known him for a long time. For him to just now give me that message means he's just now chosen. Let's change our government. Get rid of the commercial hub adjacent. So no, I like that. I like having the money. So I think we'll get rid of the newly trained builders and we'll go for ancient and classical. I don't think Kilwa counts as either ancient or classical. Kilwa is definitely not ancient. So if we look at classical, no, Kilwa is here in medieval. Ugh. It does boost the Petra. Is that worth more than the builders, though? We do not know. We gotta give it a shot. We gotta give it a try. Where is the next policy for wonders? I'm pretty sure it's up at like civil engineering, right? Public works? No, skyscrapers. So we're working our way to the Enlightenment. And then we'll work up into civil engineering. Try to squeeze these wonders out, but they'll be almost done by the time that's finished. Don't care about Chichen Itza. Let's get a builder out here so we can get the industry on that, and then we'll work on a bank. You, my friend, will get the Diplo quarter. 8 turns on the Diplo quarter is perfectly fine. Take the shot. Build that mine. 42 turns from 51, so that's a big upgrade. If we can get this city to Petra, it'll grow pretty well. I am not ignoring science or art, my man. I am beating you in one of those. Oxford is gone. I really didn't stand a chance to get Oxford. I'm glad I didn't really try. Let's put the builder on the same tile as the knight to get yet another mine down. And I think with the limited amount of faith that we have, we might repurchase Himiko if we get up there. Huili Mapu can probably put down a holy site somewhere and be perfectly happy about it. There is my Malon Raider. I'm kind of just building it for the era score currently because I'm not planning on warring anybody. So that pushed us over into a normal age. Science Mapu, what can I get you to do? What do you have? There's just no food in this city whatsoever. Let's get you working on a spy, because there's not much for me to do in that city. And for you, a monument. Pamukkale Mapu is really only here for that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful campus. 40 turns is a lot more reasonable, but it would be good to have more production if we could. All right. I was sending to Ayutthaya, but Bandar Brunei just gives me so much gold, and it gives me suzerainty of it again, which is nice. Anshan wants a holy site, and Huili Mapu will get that fairly soon. Hey, there's another goody hut that nobody popped. Strange. I refuse to give you the niter because I don't want you causing shenanigans over there. And we're really just playing big into envoys if possible, right? That's the next step to get us to our science victory, is just having the envoys to produce more science. In order to recall Himiko, I need 1,000 faith. I have found, really, that when I don't go for... My god, at all these troops. It's still 20 plus turns on that conversion. Let's spin some gold to push that conversion up. We really want to be getting that conversion pushed. Oh, my campus down here is also busted. I need to repair that. We can see that it's busted. And Turtle Mapu, it built the encampment for kind of no reason at all. Now that I'm not warring anybody. But no reason is fine. 30 turns. Petra's still at 38. So we finally surpassed the Petra just by getting all the possible production we could down there. Let's work on the bank. Gives us another trade route. Makes us have more gold. Wait, do banks give a trade route? They don't. They don't give a trade route, do they? No, I don't think so. Yeah, just a lot more gold. Okay. So we got an envoy at Granada. We got an envoy for Hunza. Tusa still wants that holy site, so, you know, we've got to work on that. Lighthouse down here in the Turtle City. And put you here to defend you from pillaging my Niter. 29 turns on Kilwa. It's really scary because Kilwa is like a hotly contested wonder. The AI loves to go for it. It's not as hard to get as like Machu Picchu is, but it goes. If you don't prioritize it, it goes fast. And I certainly did not prioritize it. And that would be about 15 turns of production wasted. After economics, we're going to work our way to industrialization and then up into chemistry or research labs. So if we look here, we're going to go into mass production, into industrialization, sanitization, and then up into chemistry as soon as we can. Own 3 line infantry. We're going to have to do that eventually. Build 2 neighborhoods, build 2 workshops. We can certainly get that done. If we come in here, we can purchase. That's a Eureka for that. We have 1 line infantry. If we keep purchasing from this supposed city-state, we'll have a couple of line infantry. Normally, I wouldn't suggest purchasing so much, but we're making a lot of gold. Specifically from the luxuries that we were able to monopolize early. By expanding as much as we did, we were able to just steal a ton of luxuries from people. A Maui play might be pretty good to fill up this city with stuff that it can play with. It can use to expand itself. I'm not doing anything else in Pamukkale Mapu, right? Except hoping that it'll grow, but it won't grow. It's only working its productive tiles. Let's come in here and fiddle around with it a little bit. We want you to grow. Because it's a +6 campus, that city needs to be growing. Consulate's down. So that's going to be giving us a lot of influence points. Aha, we can hit Anshan. That's fantastic. So that should give us even more science because we got 1. So it's 1 science in the capital, and in every library. We have 1 billion libraries at this point. City-states are so powerful. Once you realize how the game rewards your expansion and then multiplicative bonuses like this, like the suzerainty bonus on the city-state doesn't really matter. What matters is every one of my libraries is now getting extra science. If we look at the overview here on scientists, I think we're safe to recruit. And then we could still have us. Oh, we boosted chemistry. That's great. We still have a great chance at picking up. So 1, 2, 3 are going to go immediately. Someone could pick up Einstein, which would be bad news. But we have a chance. Maybe I should have passed, but I got sick of passing. And we did get chemistry boosted, so Yes, Einstein would make our chemical labs even better, but we just saved ourselves probably a couple of hundred
You must not lose faith in
science by having that boosted.
Humanity is like an ocean. If a few
I'm not really
drops of the
interested in
ocean
any of those things. We're just researching that to get up here to rationalism. 50% science if the city is population 15 or higher, and 50% science if the district has at least 4 adjacency. So we have quite a bit of adjacency. And we're going to pop you into Anshan, and that gives us 4 envoys plus 2 science in every university and the consulate building. So our next priority now is to start getting our universities up. This has a university, this has a university, this has a university, this does, this soon will. We can actually even come in here and purchase that, and we'll almost be able to purchase the university fairly soon. And again, it's just giving us a lot more science overall. So getting those envoys just gave us 2, 4, eventually 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 science per turn, which is just one click of a great merchant. We lost Bandar Brunei already. Darn you. Someone really wants Bandar Brunei. Who keeps taking that from me? Nobody really cares about these culture city-states. Everybody's going for like a trade-heavy science game. So it might make a lot of sense to you if we went for like the university there, but we're going to start needing amenities to get our cities to be like happy and ecstatic, right? So if we look at our amenities right now, we are content, so we're getting nothing. So if we have amenities, we'll get up to happy, and happy would give us better bonuses. Percent-based bonuses. And percent-based bonuses are the strongest in the game. Ah, stupid. So I built the dam, but it only protects this river. It doesn't protect this river. And we're going to stop building this and start repairing our stuff. I'm going to actually purchase some luxury resources to help our cities amenity-wise. And you're just gonna auto-explore. Who cares? Purchasing amenities is something that I never ever do, and it's something that we should do. It's a very strong play overall. This city needs to grow, so I need to find ways to force it into growth. Hey, Brussels. I'm not too jazzed about Brussels, but it does give us wonder, like production towards wonders. Train a cavalry. I'll be there pretty soon. And we can send a trade route down there pretty soon as well. I think now that we have stuff to do with the builder, we're going to build a builder and just put farms down here. Try to grow the city as fast as we can. Farm this area up in between Science Mapu and STG Mapu. I see wonders going and it freaks me out every time. We didn't get the golden age in the industrial era. It would have been great to get for some extra rationalism. We need to upgrade. We're gonna cut some science there, or some gold there, but we need to be upgrading our government. Everybody's in a normal age. Look at that across the board. That's very rare. You don't see that happen very often. We're definitely going to be building industrial era 1 buildings, so it's safe for us to pick that up. We'll pick up a granary up here. This city needs a builder really badly. 20 turns on the Kilwa. before I do anything with this builder, we're going to send him up to repair all this nonsense that got destroyed in that flood. And the next district that we're going to throw down in the capital is probably going to be an entertainment complex. We're just content. If we had one more amenity, if we had just one more amenity in that city, it would be happy. Same. Just one more amenity and we'd be happy.
The key words of violent economics are urbanized.
Okay, so we got coal. There's coal there. There. We were already on top of coal. There's coal there. Wow, we had so much. There's coal there. And there's coal there. That sucks because that's where I wanted to put a holy site. Ugh, that's not so great. Send that up to be repaired. Get the factory for some production. I think we have to repair the base districts before we start repairing our buildings in the district. We can't do anything with the market because I think the market got flooded as well. Don't care about any of those cards. Where is my commercial? Yeah, it got flooded out there. But we do have one extra trade route, so we'll just purchase that here. I think we're just going to purchase the shipyard down here, make our coastal tiles even better, and start working on that monument. We have tons of gold flowing in. We lost a monopoly, though. Probably on sugar since it got decimated by the flood. I could squeeze a dam right here, I think. From Petra Mapu. Maybe. Maybe we try that. It probably would work out in our favor. And then Science Mapu, you have built that. So you're going to build yourself a builder. We just need to be fixing our cities. Yeah, this guy is like boosting ahead on science. So I kind of want to see what we can do about stealing from him. Let's repair that library and put an envoy down here in Brussels and Hattusa. That should boost our science. Yep, 206 per turn. We are now top in the game. And this goes to Brussels. And there's World First Suzerainty. Fantastic. 206. I wish we had more scientific city-states here so we could just abuse that even higher. But once this library goes down, that'll pump back up. And you can see, just by focusing on those city-states, we've been like steadily jumping up in science. Yeah, fix that. And then you're going to come down here and farm up that area for me. Instead of building the university, we're going to purchase that bad boy. We can get that in just a couple turns. I think a granary would probably do me better than the factory there right now. This is a nice looking empire. It kind of looks friendly. Nobody did anything in that that emergency. Nobody did a single bit of help. Declare friendship here. It's a weird, peaceful game we're playing for this usually very aggressive civ, but I like it. I'm enjoying it. Let's grab a builder up here. Again, just builders are going to be the best return on our investment right now, especially in the Liang city. I only have these guys up here to mess with the loyalty there. Honestly, I should have these guys. If I was a smart man, I would have had Liang down here the whole time. Just give me that 5% bonus from Toki. Is it 5% or 10? It's 5. Yeah. It doesn't serve me to do it for just one turn, though. Repair the market. Get myself another trade route. And next turn we purchase the university in that city. We're neck and neck with Alexander here on science. As much as it pains me, we'll take friendship with Peter, even though I hate his guts. We're just trying to Diplo out the rest of this game. Purchase the university. And build the entertainment complex. Get your factory. And you can build a sewer. You need housing. A sewer gives you a lot of housing. It's a lot of bang for your buck. 222 science. So we've grown about 100 science this episode. You've got a lot of housing. You just don't have the food. That city. It just doesn't have the food it needs. I am not ignoring science and art. He's just mad because my culture's low. I don't want it. She took Sinbad. I kind of wanted Sinbad. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll have Maui. So we found civil engineering, change policies, throw in, where is it? Skyscrapers. And let's look at great scientists. We didn't lose Einstein. I don't really want Turing. I would much rather have Einstein. He's so much better. Okay, the next level. So we kind of want urbanization into ideology, capitalism, democracy, or communism. I think communism is much better. So nationalism, urbanization. We want to get to urbanization, into ideology, into communism. Yeah, we're gonna be struggling, I think, a little bit to get down there. That's a lot of turns away. We're already up to 50 coal, so we can go ahead and build that coal power plant and not feel ashamed of it. Slurp that out of there, and we're going to purchase ourselves another builder. We can purchase ourselves another trader as well next turn. Governor can be promoted to Space Initiative. And let's go ahead and move governors around. Reassign you into science, Sugar Mapu. And then we're going to reassign Liang. Nah, she's building a builder, so she stays. But Huili Mapu is really not the best city. Actually, that'll be the name. So Huili Mapu becomes not the best city. Mapu. Come put down this. Just, we're trying to get some growth here in the capital. It really needs something. So we're going to gain sources. We should try to put Machiavellism in if we're trying for spies. Spies used to be something that I was super jazzed about early on when I was playing Civ, and recently they've kind of just fallen off for me because they take a long time. They're really only good for siphoning gold, and most of the time I can get enough gold myself. Duplicates of cocoa. And we're just going to crank all our points into that. And we'll put in the Nobel Peace Prize, sure. I'm generating quite a bit of Diplo favor. Gypsum grants no amenities. That takes amenities away from me. I'm back down to 1. I'll give you that. Yeah, I can't purchase any luxuries. Nobody's got anything different. I'm back up to 95 gold from monopolies, though. Really powerful. Now that I have economics, I should be able to see. So 50% on tobacco, that's me. 100% on wine. 100%, we have a monopoly on wine. We have a monopoly on honey. We have a monopoly on incense, on sugar, on cocoa. Yeah, huge amounts of control on all of those. What do I want out of this city? So campus research grants might be the way we go, because there's not much for us to worry about. It's really just going to be farms in this area to grow it. We don't need the coal. We're getting 6 coal per turn. I have so much coal. 1 turn on the Kilwa. The Kilwa will give us quite a bit.
Kilwa is one of the most beautifully built cities in the world. The houses there are entirely made of wood, their rooftops out of rope grass, and it rains with great vigor.
I love this wonder. Okay, so the Kilwa is built. That should give us, once we get suzerainty, we're pretty far from suzerainty. Okay, so what are we closest to? We'll steal that from Lady Six Sky. So that gives us a 15% science boost. And if we have 2, so let's see what Kilwa does. Kilwa is really important if you want to get good at the game. So you get a 15% boost for the type of yield from the suzerain the city state you're suzerain over. If you are suzerain of 2 or more, you get another 15, so you get 30% boost. So if you look at the city states we're suzerain over, we have 15% boost to our science, trade, faith, and culture and production. And if we just suzerain 1 more science, we would have a 30% science boost. So we still need to get that holy site down. Getting that holy site down gives us a huge increase to science. And we're going to need to keep an eye on... Well, Fish Mapu can actually build the holy site. We'll build it right beside the Kilwa there. We need to keep an eye on those city-states in particular so that we don't lose the modifiers. And again, we really need to be pushing for amenities. Don't know why he denounces me. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Don't think he can really invade me. Not with what I'm seeing over here. He's got Darwin. Ah, he's at war with Hattusa. Don't you take Hattusa, bro. I can't let that stand. We're not just gonna let him take Hattusa. I need that. I actually need that to go down. It will not stand. Let's transfer Maui up here to the Petra City, and we're just gonna start hitting some of these better tiles. More food in these areas allows our capital to grow, so Sugar Mapu is about to get its rationalism boost. I really want STG Mapu to get that rationalism boost, but it just doesn't have the growth it needs. Replaceable parts is done. We're 4 turns away from chemistry. We're banking up gold to get those chemistry labs. I really need to repair that campus down there. I'm so bad. There's another incense. That's not helping me with more amenities, but it gives me something that I can sell. 3 turns on the Petra. I don't think anybody's stealing that from me. That's some error score. Ah, copper sucks. We don't want copper. We don't want to see copper. Let's get your entertainment complex. And you can also probably just work on an entertainment complex. The more amenities we spread around, the better our cities are going to be. We learned that from our Scotland game, right? Hattusa's gone, you jerk. You just took science from everybody in the game. Oh, he's already up to 80 cores. Yeah, he'd be hard to invade. I want to add that proposal and see what happens. See how many people jump onto that proposal. You know what? Since the mausoleum is here, we might as well put it down. But we're going to take... It's not highly contested, so we're going to take the time to fix our campus up. There's another wine. It doesn't give me more amenities, but it does give me more things to sell. Don't want to sell just that. Come on, lady. It dropped us from 230 down to 209. I'm going to submit that and see what happens. We're probably going to go to war.
Under the white cliffs battlemented crown.
There's the cliffs of Dover.
Petra.
There's Petra. Who's in? Christina's in. Wilfred's in. Dito's in. I'm in. And we have discovered that the world is round. So everybody is now at war with Alexander. I don't want any more sugar, man. I got so much. Game? Don't give me any more of those. We need housing in this city. We've built the Petra, so this city now needs to do something useful with itself. Probably gonna be the campus that it builds. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of stuff. Who are you at war with? He's at war with everybody. We might have just given him the ability to take a bunch of things. Maybe he wanted the war. So we're gonna have to start positioning ourselves in a much more aggressive manner. I'll trade that maize for that. Chop. Okay, so we found Gobustan. We found Cliffs of Dover. Ilkil. That's a lot of era score we got. We met some city-states. Everybody's at war. Do we have any extra science city-states? We have 1 science city-state in the game. Anshan, and we're suzerain right now. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. We're not too far from being suzerain of Hunza or Mogadishu. So we can consider those. Muscat's kind of out of our hands. We could work on Hong Kong if we wanted to. I don't have any troops built up for this war that I just put myself into. But hey, we chose it. We chose to protect Hattusa. And protect it we shall. With wave after wave after wave of Canadian bodies. That's how we will protect it. I'm not going to send anything myself to go do that. Let's pop an arena down here. We're still at 1 amenity across my cities. Can I purchase? I will. And then we can sell a bunch of things. Look at that, 800 gold. Next turn, we have our beautiful, wonderful I'm just going to purchase you guys. Throw that down. We have our beautiful, wonderful chemistry labs. Put you back in the city and then see if we can't transfer you up here to go like, he's got steel, I guess. No, he doesn't have steel. He just has walls. But those AT crews are just going to tear through like all their units. Do we rush like flight or something? Do we think we could do that? If we go for flight, maybe we could pop into a few of these cities. Free Hattusa. Alexander's been a menace this whole game. He's been taking out a bunch of people left and right. I mean, I don't have any evidence for that because I don't see any other cities than his. So I guess I was wrong. But it felt like he was a menace, and that matters. First research lab goes down. Second research lab goes down. And we'll slowly be buying the research labs in all the other cities. Research labs give us 3 science, 5 science when you're powered, and more great scientist points, which is pretty sick. We're ahead of the curve on everybody here. All right, this is where we're going to end this episode. Pretty strong episode, showing the absolute power that comes from Kilwa and focusing on city-states. It really, really, really does start to compound and add up. And if we can get our amenities settled and taken care of, then... Oh, we lost Anshan. If we... Darn you... Train a musketman. Can I sell... I think a musketman's like 1,000. Let's see. Who will... I know I can build musketmen. Does that give me Anshan back? No. Someone put 2 points into that bad boy. Okay, well, we'll get it back to the next episode. Everybody, thank you for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think about the series in the comments down below. Goodbye.